Question 1. Contents in K, F, C, volume I are classified as chapters and answer articles. Question 2. Amount received from a party towards the cost of establishment, tools and plant employed in a work by government is called answer centage charge. Question 3. All articles and materials other than cash and documents which come into the possession of a government servant is called answer stores. Question 4. The head of office, drawing officer, should prepare in which form in triplicate a demand statement of rents due from government servants occupying government buildings every month. Answer 1B. Question 5. The municipal tax assessed on a building hired for government purpose should be paid by whom? Answer owner. Question 6. Amount due to government from local bodies, including overdue installments on account of repayment of loan taken by them, shall be subject to recovery by adjustment in which from? Answer grant in aid sanctioned. Question 7. Which is the abandonment of claims of revenue arising from taxation laws, services rendered, land revenue, etc., without exhausting all avenues of recovery? Answer remission of revenue. Question 8. Any authority which passes an order affecting the personal emoluments, posting, leave, etc. of any gazetted servant should communicate a copy to whom? Answer Accountant General. Question 9. Claim for medical reimbursement should be treated as having become due for payment on the date of the treatment as shown in the essentiality certificate. Answer completion. Question 10. The salary of government employees for a month will be disbursed during the first of which working days of the succeeding month? Answer 3. Question 11. A register of increments will be maintained by the drawing officer in which form? Answer 9A. Question 12. Annual indents of stores are prepared in Form 13 as per instruction contained in which article of KFC? Answer 124. Question 13. In store purchase, quotations are invited if the estimated value of stores are below rupees. Answer 10,000. Question 14. A contract for the supply of an approximate quantity of stores at a specified price during a certain period is called which contract? Answer running. Question 15. Regarding inspection of stores, it is stipulated that heads of departments and officers should review the stock position as on which month of a year in the month of May of succeeding financial year. Answer 31st March. Question 17. Form of agreement for rate of running contract under Article 141 KFC is found in? Answer Annexure XI. Question 18. Works allotted to the Forest Department are usually executed under the guidance of? Answer Chief Conservator of Forest. Question 19. The method of maintenance of register of immovable properties is explained in Article? Answer 170. Question 20. In Chapter 7 of KFC 1, how many methods are explained for execution of public works? Answer 5. Question 21. Muster roll for a work executed departmentally is the initial record of labor employed each day and wages claimed within which month? Question 22. Report prepared in Form 24 specify the A work? Answer completion. Question 23. Before releasing grants, the grantee should execute a bond in which form with two sureties? Answer 55. Question 25. The rate of fees payable to a medical officer for his professional visit regarding medical inspection of a vessel anchored in the harbour of a municipal town is prescribed by? Answer government. Question 26. Which is the first requirement for considering a loan application by the government as prescribed in Chapter Loans and Advances in KFV? Answer adequate budget provision. Question 27. Different types of loans to government servants in general classes of loans are given in which article of KFC? Answer 238. Question 28. KFC Form 25A is the application for? Answer advance for car, motorcycle. Question 29. House building advance payable to a government servant during the entire period of his/her/their service is limited up to advances? Answer 2. Question 30. Marriage advance is sanctioned to class 4 employees to meet the marriage expenses of their female children, and the amount will be released in installments. Answer 1. Question 31. Advances for removal of encroachments are drawn by whom in Revenue Department? Answer Tahsildar. Question 32. Liabilities due to government up to 2 lakhs in the case of government employees. All India service officers dying in harness will be written off under which article of KFC 1? Answer 265. A. Question 33. The Kerala government servants medical attendance rules was framed in the year? Answer 1960. Question 34. The cause of loss by way of damage to immovable government property have to be fully investigated, and the head of office should send an abstract report in Form 47 to the answer Accountant General. Question 35. The detailed procedure for sanctioning of loans to municipalities and to district and other local fund committees are laid down in the Kerala Local Authorities Loan Rules, She Das. Answer 1965. Question 36. In government departments, register of motor cars and motorboats is called logbook, and it is maintained in Form answer 48, 48A, 48B. Question 37. Application for and grant of leave in respect of non-gazetted officers are submitted to answer authority competent. Question 38. Heads of department are defined in Chapter 1 of KFC 1 and their list is added in answer Appendix 1. Question 39. Special rules, restrictions, etc. regarding particular items of contingent expenditure towards advertisement. Charges insist approval by answer Director of Public Relations. Question 40. List of items of contingent expenditure requiring countersignature after payment include charges for conducting PSC tests incurred by answer Secretary PSC. Question 41. Register of Insurance Premia in E is maintained for deduction from salary bills of employees. Answer Annexure C. Question 42. Register of Court Attachment of Pay etc. is maintained in answer Form 4A. Question 43. Report of transfer of charge is signed initially by answer Relieved Officer. Question 45. Particulars of culverts under the control of an officer are available in the Register of Immovable Properties maintained in Form answer 23- Question 46. Certificate showing utilization of grants in aid is made in KFC form as stipulated in Chapter 8 of KFC 1. Answer 44. Question 47. Derives the powers and duties in relation to accounts of the Union and of the states from Article 149 and 150 of Constitution of India. Answer Comptroller and Auditor General of India. Question 48. Payments from contingency fund of the state made by the governor is later authorized by answer State Legislature. Question 49. The financial operations of each state are confined to the officers and branches of answer both RBI and SBI. Question 51. Cash balances are held in a state treasury as per treasury rules of each state government issued under Article IM of the Constitution. Answer 283. Question 52. The Comptroller and Auditor General is required to submit general financial statement and annual fin accounts before the as per para 12 of Audit and Accounts Order 1936. Answer President. Question 53. The government accounts of central, states and union territory governments shall be kept in following parts. Answer Part I, Consolidated Fund. Part 2, Contingency Fund. Part 3, Public Account. Question 54. General principles of allocation of expenditure between capital and revenue are explained in Kerala Accounts Code in parts. Answer 8. Question 55. TA is exempted from classification as per Important General Order governing classification in Article CAC of CAC-C. Answer 31. Question 56. How many stages are there in budget preparation as per Kerala Budget Manual? Answer 4. Question 57. Contributions made by the central or state government to DIST, board, municipalities, etc., or vice versa, shall be answer debited as expenditure, shown as receipts, as the case may be. Question 58. Municipal taxes on non-residential government building utilized for functional purposes are paid by answer relevant department dealing with these functions, department nominated by government. Question 59. Which type of taxes are grouped under tax revenue in Part 1, Consolidated Fund, as per annexure to Article 25 of Kerala Account Code? Answer: taxes on income and expenditure, taxes on property and capital transactions, taxes on commodities and services. Question 60. For the purposes of interdepartmental payment, the departments of a government shall be divided into department according to certain principles. Answer: service, commercial. Question 61. Settlement of doubts or disputes as to any particular recovery is classifiable as revenue or as deduction from expenditure will be decided by the C and AG with the approval of answer President. Question 62. The acceptance of counterfeit coins or notes in a department shall be regarded as a by W. Answer: loss. Question 63. Local allowances like house rent allowance, etc., in respect of an officer on deputation will be regulated under the rules of the answer borrowing department. Question 64. Which department is regarded as separate for incidence of pension under principles and rules regulating the distribution of certain charges and receipts between governments? Answer: railways, post and telegraph, defense,